Warning, please watch the entire video before leaving your comment based on just the title alone. Thank you. Welcome, students, to the Bonsai Kai Dojo. Class is in session, and I am your sensei. And students, the Bonsai Kai Dojo wouldn't be the Bonsai Kai Dojo without the one and only guest sensei.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
Did you answer her question?
Maybe.
Seriously, students, let us know. You having a good day or a bad day? I'll give you a second to comment that down below. And of course, students, if you are a huge fan of Cobra Kai and you're a fan of the Karate Kid trilogy, that's right, I said trilogy, make sure you're subscribed down below. We're almost at 5,000 subscribers, students. So when you hit the subscribe button, turn on the little notification bell to the right and set it to all so you don't miss any future uploads. And of course, let's get 150 likes down below, students. Forward strike that like. Now we're doing something a little bit different today, right, guest sensei?
Yes, we are.
We are going to feature our friend Cobra Kai Studio, aka Danielson. His real name is actually Daniel. We mentioned him the other day. A bunch of you guys already checked him out, but he made a video explaining Tory and the whole debate with the Tory Nichols thing or the Tory Schwarber thing. Remember, this is kind of, he made basically a response to our video. So we're featuring it. He has no idea we're doing this. So what we're going to do is we're going to show the video here. After you watch it, please go to his channel and subscribe to him if you love our content, if you love Cobra Kai and the Karate Kid. Subscribe to him, turn on all notifications, and give him a like on his newest video, and leave a comment saying Bonsai Kai Dojo sent me. When you go over there, I will reply, and Guest Sensei will reply to every single comment that you guys leave. Does that sound good, Guest Sensei?
Sure does.
All right, so let's get him to 200 subscribers by tomorrow. And without further ado, let's jump into the video. Here we go.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Cobra Kai Studio. And in this video, the music shouldn't be overpowering. Sorry about the last one. Not really sure how that happened. Somehow it became extremely distracting to even myself, so let's do better this time. Okay, in this one, we're going to go ahead and talk about something that I might as well consider the great debate. Who is Tory? Now, there's kind of proof to both sides of the story. Now, the creators have indeed said in a live Twitter Q&A that her last name is Nichols, but there's still speculation of it being Schwarber or related to a Schwarber in some way, which, if you think about it, could be possible. How do you know that the mom that took care of Tory didn't adopt Tory? And that's why her last name is Nichols. Yes, I know Allie lives in Denver, but that doesn't mean she's always lived in Denver. There's a lot behind the scenes and behind the stories that we've yet to really get full confirmation on. So that's where we have a lot of debate, and I want to hear what all of your opinions are on this. I know there's a lot of people that are pro her name being Nichols and pro her last name being Schwarber. Me personally, I don't know where I stand on this. I mean, I could see it being either or. And there's also another debate that I don't really hear anybody talk about, but I also want to know the answer to. Who taught Tory before Cobra Kai how to fight? If you've seen when she first jumps into the scene and joins Cobra Kai, she already has some knowledge of fighting. Where did that come from? Who was her original trainer? You know what I mean? That's just something that's puzzled me for a minute now, and something I want the answer to. I mean, there's so many backstories to a lot of characters that we don't fully understand or know yet. And I know that's got to be a part of the whole capture the audience and keep them interested. But that's how story writers and storytellers love to keep people interested. And I understand that, but I just want to know, it's something that I'm sure a lot of people have thought about, but I haven't seen a lot of people ask. Who do you think taught Tory? Where do you think her original fighting skills come from? There's some that even speculate that she might have been learned from Terry Silver's. I guess it's possible. Who knows? But it's just something that's kind of been on my mind lately. And then you look on Google, it says Schwerber. You look on a lot of other sites, it says Nicole. So it's like, where do we go with that? It's a really interesting debate, and that's why the title of this video is going to be called Cobra Kai, the Great Debate of Tory. Who is Tory? It's something that I know a lot of you are both against and for. I kind of feel like it is in Schwerber, but then there's a lot of signs that it's Nicole's too, so it's like, or Nichols, not Nicole's. But you know what I mean? It's interesting. And I know you, as a fan base of Cobra Kai, are curious to really find the full answers. Yes, the creators have said it's Nichols, but what if that's what throw us off? Again, like I mentioned in my last video, they're going to decline a lot of rumors. Some are going to be true rumors, some are going to be false rumors. They're not going to let anybody know until the actual story is out there. What if there's something big that they want to release about Tory and Allie in season 3 and they can't really say anything because it spoils it? So that's where the debate kind of takes over, It's like there's so many people that are for it being Nichols and there's some for it being Schwerber. So comment below, what do you think and why do you think this? Why do you think that her name is for sure guaranteed Nichols? Why do you think it's for sure guaranteed Schwerber? Do you think she's for sure related to Allie? Do you think that there's no way she's related to Allie? Do you think Tory's related to someone completely different? Who's Tory's dad? You know what I mean? It's a very interesting topic, and I know that there's a lot of that we can actually go over on this. So I kind of wanted to just get most of your opinions and see what you think, because us as a whole, as a Cobra Kai community, has so many opinions, options, ideas, and it's great to communicate. Yes, we're not always going to agree. That's a part of being a community. Not everybody always agrees about everything in a community, and that's what makes it great, is we can come together and kind of debate things. Figure out what your idea on the whole story is. Me personally, I am just excited to see season 3 because I know that they're going to answer a lot of questions, but they're also going to leave open a hell of a lot more questions. Think about it. Every season, they've left over something to be learned, something to be excited for the next season. And they're going to do that in season 3. As I've showed before, they've mentioned the last minute and a half of season 3 is going to blow our mind and that we're not ready for it. There's no telling what that means. They're probably going to introduce somebody that's going to be in the season 4, just like they did in the last few seasons. Question is who is it going to be? So many people are speculating it's going to be Terry Silvers, the original starter of Cobra Kai, the original owner. Do you think that's going to be a possibility? Because I'm sure it is. I wouldn't see them not being able to bring him into the season, and hell, he might even be in season 3 before the end of season 3 is over and before we get to that final episode, which is very possible and would make an exciting video, honestly. So what do you think? Where's your stand on this? Who do you think is going to be the surprise guest at the end of season 3? I'm pretty sure Allie's going to be in season 3 in some way. Even if we don't actually see her, I have a feeling she's going to reach out to Johnny again. Because why would they have teased her sending him a friend request on Facebook? Now, I don't know that Johnny's going to right away get a phone again, but I feel like they're going to reach out in some way and connect. It makes perfect logical sense for them to have done so. And I also have studied, and it seems like they're not going to start season 3 right from where season 2 left off, which makes sense. And it's actually perfect because if they do that, it gives us a chance for Miguel to be more healed. If they start it a month, 2 months, 3 months down the line from where season 2 ended, it opens up a chance for them to bring Miguel back quicker. Because obviously if they started right from where it left off, Miguel's going to be injured for a long time. That's a serious injury to recover from. And I can only imagine the time needed to actually heal and recover. Now, if they start off a few months after, it gives us a chance to really go somewhere with that. Now, obviously, there's a lot of speculation of who is going to be training who, as far as who will Miguel end up being because I have a feeling Miguel's going to have to be retrained in certain things, and someone's going to have to be there to help him. A lot of people think Sam and Tory is going to have nothing to do with Miguel. Very possible. We were talking about this in my last video on the comment section, and that's actually very possible if you think about it, because Sam obviously would be in some kind of distraught or, upset with Miguel, and obviously Tory has a hell of a reason to be. The fact that he kissed Sam and she's seen it behind her back when they were together is that's a huge reason to not even want to talk to Miguel, regardless of the situation. Now, they're going to have Miguel pulled through. And the interesting thing about that is when is he going to pull through? I'm pretty sure this is how it's going to be. They're going to have him pull through or wake up in the first episode or second episode. It would just make sense. If not already, be awake when we see them again. Especially from the rumors that they're going to take off a few months after the events ended in season 2. And there's also what's going to become of Robbie. Some people in the comments have speculated that there's going to be something that's going to happen to Robbie, but there's no telling, you know what I mean? He did do a serious thing. He, hurting Miguel, that is serious, so it makes you wonder, is he going to go on the run? Is he going to kind of disappear for a little bit? Are we not going to see him right away in season 3? I don't know. It's an interesting topic, really. I mean, I would hope that we see him in some way. There's even been speculation that he might go to Okinawa with Daniel, or see Daniel in Okinawa, which is possible. I mean, Daniel is his trainer and his master, so it's sensei. What can you think about that? I mean, it's possible. I don't know. The question is, if that's the case, how does he get there? I mean, I guess anything's possible. I seriously see Robbie connecting with his dad again somehow, though. I know him and his dad are not on the best terms, but who's Robbie going to turn to, honestly, after all this? Now, I can see Johnny rejecting him because of the situation of, Miguel being hurt by him, and, it's just it's a puzzler. It's a mind puzzler. But I love that about series, when you don't always know where they can go with it, because there's so many possibilities that they could lead down, that it makes for a crazy mind thoughts of where it's going to end up, you know what I mean? Season 3 just needs to hurry up and get here already. That's plain and simple. 2021 needs to hurry up and get here, so we kind of have some kind of knowledge to these questions that are being asked by millions of people now. Especially with all the new fans that have been created thanks to Netflix. I mean, the show has become number 1 in many countries across the world. That shows that the Cobra Kai community fan base is growing at a tremendous rate. And that's really good news, because that gives them pretty much free opportunity to, they're going to have a season 4, season 5 at least, you know what I mean? And that's great for us, because we know that they have plans for up to 6 seasons. So the way it's going, we should guaranteed get those 6 seasons. There should be no problem getting those 6 seasons. But what do you think? I really want to know what your opinions on Tory is. Now, this is just one cast member I want to talk about. Obviously, I love doing these kind of videos, so there's other fan theories and crazy theories out there of other cast members that we're going to go into in other videos. But this video is mainly about that. What can you honestly say you feel will happen with Tory? Where's Tory going to go? What are we going to learn about Tory in Season 3? Who's Tory's dad? A lot of people are speculating it's Terry Silvers, which, I mean, I guess it really could be. Yeah, her name's not Silvers, but in some cases, the daughter, the kid, the son, whatever, don't always take their father's name. I know that for a fact, because when I was born, for half of my life, I didn't have my father's name as my last name. It happens like this in some cases. And yes, my last name's my father's last name now, but it wasn't. So there's, possibilities for play there. What if Nichols isn't her last name either? What if that's just a name she adopted to be her name? What if she herself was adopted? That's another theory. It's kind of on the underbelly of theories for Tory, but it's a theory nonetheless, that she was adopted by the mother that she talks about in Season 2 that was poor. Which could be possible. It really could. There's also the theory that her dad is the one that married Allie. And, you know what I mean? And that's also possible too. Maybe she's not actually related to Allie in any way. She just is related in a sense from her dad. Very possible. Well, we know. I hope we get to figure out. I hope they go more into detail about Tory. It doesn't mean that they will, though. we might not ever know. Hell, they might not ever share it. They might just always be something that we get to puzzle and think about. But considering how these writers are so brilliant and creative with how they do the stories for their show, I don't see that being a possibility. The fact that they hint with the whole Tory with the Y, Allie with an I in the movie The Karate Kid, it's just like there's so many like subtle drops and hints that they're leaving. If you watch the show over and over and over, there's always going to be things that you didn't catch on to right away or didn't see the first time watching. And it's just how it is, you know. There's a lot of Easter eggs and hidden things in a lot of shows, and people love to do that. As a storyteller, it's brilliant because it keeps people interested in the show. It gives them a reason to keep watching it. And plus, if you're just a huge fan of it, you're going to watch it anyway, so why not throw some little extra things in there that you really, really have to pay attention to actually catch. And then when you do, your mind's blown. You know what I mean? So, I just wanted to make this video because I feel it's a very hot topic right now, and it's a very interesting topic that I want to talk about. I want to debate it with everybody. Leave a comment. You know, no hate, anything like that. It's all friendly community debate. What do you fully feel is the real last name of Tory? Who do you think her real parents are? Do you think the parent she talks about in season 2 is actually her mom? Or do you think she might really be adopted by her? You know, there's a lot of speculation. You never know. We don't know enough about her backstory to be fully... How would you word this? There's just not enough about her to fully make a statement that's for sure true. You know what I mean? Yes, the creators have told us that her last name is Nichols, but that doesn't exactly mean that she's not related to other people that we think she is. So I guess it's just a story that we're gonna have to be told and see play out in season 3, season 4, whatever it takes. Hopefully we get there. I'm sure we will. I don't see why they wouldn't, especially with some of the hints and leads that they drop, and if how much of these fans really want to know and are asking the creators. You know they're gonna have to tell us in some way, somehow, the full story. But as always, I want to give a huge shout out to Bonsai Kai Dojo, Sensei and Guest Sensei. Thank y'all. Thank you everyone that's subscribed to me and are watching my channels and commenting and interacting in the comments. Y'all are all badasses. Keep it up. We'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.
All right, students, so I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Make sure to give this video a like, give his video a like, and of course, subscribe to Daniel-san at Cobra Kai Studio. Let's get him to 200 subscribers. The link will be down below, all right, in the top pinned comment and in the description. Go subscribe to him, turn on those notifications, and leave comments saying Bonsai Kai Dojo sent you. Head on over there. Go, go, go. And until next time, strike first, strike hard, no mercy. And until next time, class is dismissed. Quiet! I'll see you over there.